Chris, what's the verdict then?
Yeah, tough evening. When you come to a place like this, up against the team that they put out, you've got to make sure you get off to a decent start, and the start was horrific. Missed tackle, which I don't expect, and a comfortable, easy goal, and then obviously from then on in, a really difficult evening to take in terms of my team's performance. I thought we were okay in periods of the first half. We got a foothold in the game, but then again you're talking about game management and there's a minute to go, even though they've had a couple of chances as well. But you know, it wasn't all one way. I mean, we had a couple of opportunities to show a bit of quality, which we didn't. And then we concede just before half time, and then really it's a stroll. You know, you get caught up in between. You get caught up between going and pressing, getting picked off, and dropping off and allowing them time. And these are world-class players that we're up against, and they didn't really have to show world-class performances tonight because in possession we kept giving the ball away and allowing really good players to dominate possession, and when there was an opportunity of getting it back, it was a reaction, not an anticipation. And when there was, you know, balls that were up for grabs, headers and tackles, we come out of it second best, which is very unlike us. So it is a very unlike us performance tonight, and got a quick turnaround. We looked quite tired and played the game, so I know when it is difficult you always feel a little bit more leggy than maybe you are, and mentally it looked really tough for the boys out there tonight, and we have to, I have to, the players have to find an answer pretty quickly, because my attitude to it, regardless of who we're playing, is that we're competitors, and we're not competing at the moment, and that is that's worrying and disappointing.
I was going to bring up the idea of mental fatigue and how big a concern that is for you right now.
Well, it plays a part, and as I've just said in there, we look physically and mentally tired. Not getting up to people, not staying with runners. I mean, the movement's unbelievable. I mean, you see Fernandes and you go, you know, people talk about Fernandes, and you look at Pogba and you look at Matic, and you can go right the way through. I mean, we're watching these players from afar 3 years ago, and they're unbelievable performers. To watch them close up tonight, but I'm watching from our point of view, and we never made it difficult for them. You know, we never made contact, we never stepped into them. We never run them the other way. We kept giving the ball away. We weren't mobile in possession. There's a whole lot of things that I will obviously study and look at, because we have to get what we do right first, or try to. But when you're not at the top of the game, whether it's physically or mentally, which it looks like to me, and you're playing a team that's gunning for, I should imagine, top 3 and top 2. As it showed today, with the quality they've got in and out of possession as well, then it's going to be a difficult task to get anything. I think that we've always known. I think what we've always known is that the team, whether it is last year or this year, has had to play its absolute max, has had to be on song, and it has been, and it's given themselves an opportunity. And when, for whatever reason, whether it's a decision that we can't control, whether it's a couple of injuries, 2 or 3 or 4 injuries, whether it's players not playing as well as they can do, because you've watched us all season, and would you say, you know, I'm not going to chuck anybody in the bus here, but you're looking at players out there that played super for us, you know, and been great for us all season, and they're not hitting the heights that they have done, and not reaching the standard that they have done. So if you look at it, and if you look through the group, and there's 4, 5, 6 and 7 not doing that, and you play Manchester United, who are who are getting 8s and 9s out of 10, then that turns it. And then you talk about, you know, giving the ball away and the other bits and pieces with the ball and without the ball, and then you're conceding simple goals and early goals and goals at really poor times. It's just a combination of things that won't allow you to get a result.